Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hey, everybody. Sorry, I got some music on because it's super quiet. How's everybody doing tonight? And there's Moose's head. Hi, Bubs. Hello, Bubbas. Hi. You're beating me up for kisses and pets? Good boy. Hi, Sandra and Kathy. And I think I saw Noelle in here, and Karen and John and LaFrance and Terry. How are you, my dear? Let me see. I think I just got my notification that I'm live. Give me 1 second. Hey, HBC. Yeah, Moose says hi, John. Hey, Kathy's mom, my dear. How are you? Let me see. Did I get any emails? Nope. I'm just going nuts. Hope the music isn't bothering anybody. Connie Brown. Teresa. Hi, Sunflower, my dear. Hey, Autumn. Autumn's in the house from Black and Orange Tarot. Everybody say hello to Autumn. T-Bird, nice to see you. Carol Davis. Lotus Dancer. You guys, if I can get some thumbs up, that would be great. Thank you so much. So I saw some of you guys at the Lenormand Summit this weekend. I saw Connie there. I saw Sunflower there. Ona was there. So I hope everybody enjoyed the summit. There was wonderful speakers there over the weekend. Lots of great material. So I'm going to be going back and watching a bunch of videos. Yes, Sunflower, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Oh, you're watching me on your cell in the convention. You're multitasking. Hey, Jenny. Jenny's in the house. Yeah, Sunflower. I went and I checked out. Is her name Camellia Elias? Yeah, I fell in love. So I wanted to go see when she does courses. Me too, Connie. I went for tier 2. And I think that's lifetime. But I went to go check out, yes, Camellia Elias. Oh, Lotus Dancer went as well. So yeah, Sunflower, I went back and watched her. I fell in love. Just straight up deductive reasoning, no bull crap, to the point. I mean, I fell in love. And so I went on her website to see when she's teaching courses, but everything is closed till next winter, which is a dang shame. So I'm trying to go through and read as many of her blogs as I can right now. And of course, what I could get out of the summit. But she was incredible. She was absolutely incredible. Rana George was there. She was really great too. But most of the stuff that she covered is already in her book. So, and I think most of us that are studying the Lenormand have her book. So I saw Caitlin Matthews was there. I haven't watched her video yet, but I do have her Lenormand book. I have the book by Bjorn. I think his session was pre-recorded, but his book is very small. And so is Alexander Musbrook, I think is his name. I have his book as well. I wish Camellia would write a book because I would be all over that. I was kind of sad that I didn't see Donna Lay there, because that's originally where I learned. Oh, Jenny, you're crapping me. Oh my gosh. Spanky directed Homeland Security to give $400 million to Bannon's fraudulent wall company. Oh, holy bananas. Hold on. So I got my notebook here. I'm going to be writing stuff down. Jenny, give me a question. Give me a question for that one. So yeah, lots of news tonight. Bannon arrested by the USPS. How lovely is that? Hey, Kate Sweet Blue. Like I was telling you guys on the community post, Jenny, give me a question, my dear, please. I was saying, save the USPS, they'll indict all of Spanky's buddies. So let's see, 45 directed Homeland Security to give $400 million to Steve Bannon's wall. I got that question, Jenny. I got the thing. Sorry if it's shaking. I'm writing. What's the question, Jenny, my dear? Will Spanky be implicated? Okay. Will Spanky be implicated? In Bannon's fraudulent company. Wow. Okay, that's where we're going to start. Let me see. Hey, Desrat. Oh, and Jenny also sent me some more questions because I was texting her, asking her what to read on. Oh, wonderful news, you guys. I think Yoda's coming over tomorrow, so we will more than likely go live. I don't know what time she's going to be over. She's been having some toothaches, so she's going to try to get in to see the doctor or the dentist tomorrow. But she said she was going to come over afterwards. Hopefully she's not feeling like poo-poo, because I told her, I was like, I miss you. I want you to come over. So, okay, I got your other question here, Jenny. Is Bannon going to turn on Trump? Okay, let me see here. The Senate report sent Kushner and Jr.'s names over to the D.C. court to see if they should be indicted. Barr apparently squashed it, but they can be brought up on charges in January. Will they face jail time? Okay. Kushner and Jr., will they face jail? Okay, let's see. If Bannon flips on Trump, what does that mean for Spanky? Okay. Sorry, I'm going through Jenny's questions. If Bannon flips on Trump, what does that mean for Spanky? And for those of you that are new, welcome. Spanky is the orange tyrant we currently have squatting in the White House. That disgusting miscreant. Yes, that's music in the background. Sorry, I'm home alone. Peanut went to our brother-in-law's house to go watch basketball. So I'm all alone and I needed some background noise. Hold on. Bannon flips on Trump. What does that mean? For Spanky. Okay. Is Spanky laundering money through Bannon's fraudulent company? Okay. Is Spanky laundering money through Bannon's fraudulent company? Okay, how is the RNC going to go next week? That's going to be, oh, that's going to be beautiful. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. Okay, so another question from Jenny. Bernie Sanders has been meeting with Biden. Will Biden push for Bernie's? Will Biden push for Bernie's agenda. Okay, those are Jenny's questions that she, oh, I hear you, Carmen. I hear you, honey, and I'm all here for it. The judge today ordered for his taxes. Okay, Eric Prince indicted next year. Okay. That's another Jenny question. The judge ordered his taxes, and I believe that they're going to be appealing it. No, Linda, I think I have allergies. It's been really, really hot here. So there's a bunch of dust and stuff floating around everywhere. So my nose is a little bit, but I'm not sick. I'm not sick at all. I doubt the taxes will come out before the election, Charles, but we'll ask. Because that's 3 months away. He's going to fight that tooth and nail. Let me see. Thank you, Sunflower, my dear. Yes, you guys, please give me a thumbs up. Oh my God, the My Pillow guy. I sent a picture. I got to show you guys this. I sent a picture to Jenny and Johnny the other day of who's going to be at the RNC convention. It is a damn circus. Hold on, you guys. Let me find that picture. Because it's just horrible. It's so bad. It says, in case you need a laugh, here are the RNC's featured speakers. You have that one college kid that was wearing the MAGA hat, the My Pillow guy. The demon sperm doctor is going to be there, you guys. The demon sperm doctor is going to be speaking at the RNC convention. The lovely piece of white trash from Michigan, Kid Rock, Scott Baio, and the racist gun couple. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. You see. I'm waiting for it to show up. You guys see that? Just mental. It's just mental. Oh my God. The demon sperm doctor. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, it's so bad. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 questions. I got all the tools out tonight, you guys. I have the Lenormand. I have the charm mat, and I have the curiosity system here. I think I'm going to try to talk Yoda into helping me finish that Grand Tableau that I started the other day. That was like 3 hours. We didn't even make a dent in that thing, simply because of all the how Grand Tableaus are so multi-dimensional and multi-layered. For those of you that are studying the Lenormand, and for those of you that have been with me for a while, I know that you understand how multi-dimensional those are. So when you don't really have, a question in mind, I was just trying to see what's coming up for him. There is quite a bit to unpack there. Oh, that Q group. Oh, it's bad with those people. I had read on them before, months and months and months and months and months ago. I can't remember when exactly. And I was getting that they were a Russian psyops operation. Also Denise, I believe her name is Denise Siegel here on YouTube. She's an astrologer. She had done a video on him as well. I believe it was just recently, about those same people. And she was saying, you know, the same thing, that they are a Russian misinformation psyops sort of an organization. Okay. For autumn, are the presidential debates going to be delayed? I didn't see T-Barb here. I hope she's okay. Let's see. You're going to try a G. Okay, here's the thing, Marjorie. The rule of thumb for a grand tableau is 3 months minimum. So make sure that you set your timeline exact for what you want so that you have that closed parameter, and make sure that you designate the card for the convention. I would go with the garden since it's a large group of people and it's a convention, okay? Even though it may not be outdoors or who knows what they're going to do, but simply because it involves such a large group of people, I would designate the garden for the significator for the RNC convention, and make sure you set a definitive timeline on it. Okay. Let's see. Jen Lynn, how did Trump's pardon of Susan B. Anthony work out for him? Also today, I saw that he was already distancing himself. Sunflower, are you being serious right now? Her museum refused the pardon? Are you serious? Hey, Ian Rob. Hey, Rose. Yes, we already got that covered, Denise, for Bannon's arrest today. Let's see. So Sunflower is being absolutely serious. Sunflower was saying that the Museum for Susan B. Anthony refused the pardon from Trump. So I hope that answers your question, Jenny. It backfired and slapped him in the face. Belarus. Okay, hold on. Okay. Again, for those of you that are watching this on the replay, for some reason, YouTube is being whacked. And it takes about a day now for the live chat to come up. I don't know why that's happening. So for those of you that are watching this later on in the replay, give it about a day or so. I don't know why the delay. It's just the way that it is. I know she would, John France. She'd slap him properly with the back of the hand. So we're going to start off with Jenny's question that Spanky ordered. I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher your name. Reinhold Navari, make it okay. Last I heard, he was not well. I heard he was in a coma. Okay, I'm going to I got your question for the person for New Beginnings. He's on federal and state charges, but I got your question down. Okay. And New Beginnings, yeah, I got you. So let's see. So Jenny was saying that Spanky, that orange miscreant, had ordered the Department of Homeland Security to give $400 million to Steve Bannon's wall company. That's our taxpayer dollars, y'all. Will Donald Trump be implicated in Steve Bannon's shell companies? Will Donald Trump be implicated in Steve Bannon's fraud companies? Will Donald Trump be implicated in Steve Bannon's fraudulent companies? Will Donald Trump be implicated in Steve Bannon's fraudulent company? Will Donald Trump be implicated in Steve Bannon's fraudulent companies? Will Donald Trump be implicated in Steve Bannon's fraudulent companies? Will Donald Trump be implicated in Steve Bannon's fraudulent companies? Donald Trump be implicated in Steve Bannon's fraudulent companies? Oh, yes, he will, my sweet lady. So let me see if this comes up. Okay, so I got the clouds, the Clover, the dog. Yes, he will. There's something that they did that they obscured, made it difficult to see. There was a lot of confusion, and huge amounts of trouble. He took an opportunity here, and he took a gamble with a friend and an advisor. So yes, I'm getting a yes on that, Jenny. Oh, Chris, really? Well, there's your crap hitting the fan right there. Jenny, I'm going to ask, since we got a yes on that, I'm going to ask how he's going to be implicated. All right, let's go there. How is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon's fraudulent wall company? How is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon's fraudulent wall company? How is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon's fraudulent wall company? How is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon's fraudulent wall company? How is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon's fraudulent wall company? Is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon's fraudulent wall company? How is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon's fraudulent wall company? How is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon's fraudulent wall company? How is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon's fraudulent wall company? All righty. Let me see if I can get this straight in a manner that will show up in my itty bitty little camera here. Okay, can you guys see that okay? So we have the scythe, the rider, the child, the fox, and the coffin on this top row. Bottom row, we have the bouquet, the birds, the lilies, the crossroads, and the storks. So this top line, sorry, I'm going to switch back over. This top line in a forward narration, it's looking like dangerous news is coming in regards to a new fraud for something that was closed. Okay, there was something that was closed here, something that came to an end, but there's dangerous news coming in about a new fraud. There were conversations that they were having and meetings that they were taking place with several older men, also Steve Bannon, because we got the lilies and the crossroads, to reroute something and then to make a change. And the change is coming, and the change is going to a place that is closed off. The gifts with the corners here are going to a place that's closed off. There's something here around cosmetic surgery with the scythe and the bouquet. This is cosmetic surgery, haircuts, Botox, anything like that, cosmetic surgeries here, okay? There were some perhaps not traveling, I don't want to say traveling, news of meetings and news of phone calls that were, hey, sweet pea, news and phone calls that were taking place, or feedback. He was getting feedback from the meetings here with the writer and the birds. He may have been involved with something here in the early stages. Oh, really? Jenny, are you serious? One of the guys had cosmetic surgery? Because I got the scythe and the bouquet. That's cosmetic surgery, my dear. There may have been something going on here that was in the early stages, but this was something that had taken months and months and months and months and months. The lilies is not very quick acting. It takes months and months. Several avenues of fraud here with the Moscow Mitch will not be speaking. That's another one jumping ship. There are several areas of fraud here with the fox and the crossroads. Also, something also involved here with fraud for the elections here with the crossroads. The crossroads is alternative choices, options as a thing. This is somewhere where you go to make a choice and a decision. And whatever was changing or being upgraded was going somewhere where it was closed. There was a fraudulent closure of something that was fraudulent and closed. The scythe is knighting over to the lilies. There's danger here for an older man, and someone's experience is being swiftly cut off. Several areas of news, several channels for news, several channels for communication, but those channels are fraudulent and in the background. Okay, because the birds knight's over to the fox is over the crossroads knights to the writer. So there's a lot of feedback about the phone calls and the meetings. And there was conversations about fraud, conversations about the election, and conversations about election fraud as well. And then there was something that took place, like some sort of a new change. And this new change, we got the lilies here smack in the middle of this reading. And then we have the storks that closes the line. They may have had contact. The writer is news, okay? News, delivery, a visitor. If you pair news with this, Fox News, I would not, hey, Cha-Cha Brown, thank you. I would not be surprised if Fox News is somehow involved or someone around Fox News is involved in this, because writer mirrors Fox, that's news, Fox News. And there's also several visits back and forth to have meetings and conversations with a Fox. So, so there might be something here about Fox News, but it looks like this goes back. The lilies here is months and months and months and months and months. The storks is at the change of seasons. Okay, so storks come in the spring, they leave in the winter. So there may be something there going back to last year in the spring, sometime around there. And something here about talking to a Fox, okay? Several people at Fox. So there might be something there with, once the investigation starts going, because there's several areas of fraud here. It's fraud. It's the Fox over the crossroads. This could also be in regards to fraud for, quite literally, roads. Here with the crossroads, this would be roads, highways, streets, somewhere where there's a lot of exits. This is, with these two, with the Fox and the crossroads, this is talking about several areas of fraud. So it's not just this, you guys. This thing has channels all over the place. It has channels all over the place. It goes in different directions, and then it changes here with the storks. There are several avenues of frauds where things have changed. This investigation, what they have on him now is enough to nail him and put a hole in him. However, once they start looking into this here with the Fox, because of all the different routes here, this thing's going to take a long time, several months. This thing is going to take several months. Central to the reading, we have the Child and the Lilies. There may be new people here that are older. And before these two, we have the Birds. This is meetings, negotiations, conversations, phone calls. It comes with a side of nervousness here. I tend to see this as a tiny, tiny, small group of people, 7 to 12 people. So I know that they have 4 right now. There may be more that come up once Steve Bannon starts talking. Because it's showing here, if the Lilies is presenting as Bannon, Lily White, I know that sounds racist, but we're dealing with the racist here. Lily White, purist. Here, older man, white hair. Okay. He's going to talk. He's got the birds over him. He's going to talk, and he's going to spill the beans on all areas of the fraud. But it looks like Trump is implicated in regards to the channels of where the gifts were going. He was in close communication with Bannon about where the gifts were going. Also conversations about manipulating the elections here. Okay. Fraud in the elections. But he's involved too. I don't have any money cards here at all. So it looks like when Bannon starts talking, they're going to squeeze his man beans enough to where he's just going to spill the beans on everything. Because it's looking like there was there were several avenues and several back channels to communicate and to defraud and move stuff around, manipulate the elections. What else is here? And he knew about it. He knew about it. I don't have the letter here, so I can't say. That's what it's showing here, Jenny. Right there. The lilies is the king of spades. This could be read as an older man. If you look at the playing card inserts, he's got the crossroads right behind him. This is a person that had channels here. He was the one making the alternatives, the options, the choices. He was involved in some sort of a back channel to manipulate and to defraud in several areas, manipulate elections. So it looks like when they catch him on this, they may also get him on, I don't know if he lied to the FBI. I don't have the snake here. Hey, Jay, my dear, how are you? I don't see money cards here, though, Jenny. I don't see any money here. I'm seeing election fraud, conversations back and forth on how they're going to route stuff, several messengers back and forth, phone calls, meetings. Hey, Rose, thank you. But it looks like Bannon's going to talk. And there's something here about somebody getting cosmetic surgery too. So, so that's that. I hope that made, hey, Jay, I hope that made sense, Jenny, on how he was going to be implicated. Do you guys mind if I do the curiosity? Because this has got me, and then I'm going to do the charm mat on it too, because this has got me scratching my head. I'd love to see you read on this, Jenny, see what you get too. Let's do the T-charms on this one. And let's ask how the curiosity system, sorry, you guys. For anybody that wants to know any Lenormand learning websites, are linked down below in the description box of the video. The curiosity system from Tea with Karen and the charms, those are also linked in the description box below. So let's see, how is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon? How is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon? How is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon? How is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon? Thank you so much, Larry girl. You're the best for putting that link up. How is Donald Trump going to be implicated with Steve Bannon? All right, let's see here. You my girl, Larry girl. Yes, get your weekly readings with Tea with Karen. Her YouTube channel is linked below. She does weekly readings. And lots of times she uses the curiosity system, and she created it, so she is way better at it than I am. I'm just still learning. So let's see. So we got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. So let me see if I can bring you guys down. So I rolled the dice. Let me see if I can bring this down. I rolled the dice and we got card number 17. So we're going to start here. Something that happened within a social group or a party, a large gathering of people is key here. There's something very super important around a large network of people for new ventures. The key is going to be new ventures, also quite possibly something to do with a child. House, Clover, Moon, Bear, Crossroads. What was that for, Jenny? Because Bear and Crossroads is talking about multiple areas of financing and power. Also, several people that are large and bear-like. So Bannon, Trump, Barr, Pompeo, anybody like that. They're higher level up, also executives. Okay, so the key to the link between them is something that happened within a group of people or some sort of a social network type party, quite possibly something to do with children. They were being quite smart and calculating with the bats here. Quite possibly maybe a child. Yeah, it has to do with financing for the elections, Jenny, with the Bear and the Crossroads, and several areas of financing too. Financing that is being rerouted. Okay. With the bear here, I'm sorry, with the child here and the bats, there may quite literally be something very important here in regards to a child. These people were being quite, I don't want to say cunning, but good problem solvers. I'll just say it that way. We go to the bat. Ooh, they're in trouble. They in danger, girl. That's the sword. They're going to get in trouble. With justice. Oh, Lord, have all the mercies. It's going to take some time. There's going to be some perseverance here. Okay. Endurance and perseverance. Something that he's quite passionate about. There's suffering here and guilt and a quick opportunity because he acted as a channel of support for something that was happening very quickly and rapidly to fulfill his wishes and dreams within that social network. So let's take a look at the sword here. Got the scales of justice. Okay. Got the cane and the shooting star. Justice is going to be served. There may be, this is talking about him being in court. There may be something that there's support here, but there's also something that there's stability, but there's also something here that is quite, I don't want to say stuck, but it's a little bit slow. And then, but it moves fast here with the shooting star. So this adds quickness to the, to this cane. But it looks like whatever they were scheming here with the bats, they're going to get cut. Let me look at this child because it's saying the key here is a child. So I'm wondering if this has something to do quite literally with his children or two children. Again, the scales of justice, danger for a child here because of something that they were doing at a social network or a party with the kids. I don't know. Oh, and we had the child earlier. Right in the center, we had child and lilies. So I'm wondering if that child is Junior or if that child is Eric. But one of Trump's kids may be involved in this as well. And now let's take a look at this grief here. Okay, there's danger, arguing, swift words, evidence here with the key of something that they were doing to be conniving, manipulative, the way that they kind of masterminded everything. Okay, let's look at the bat here. Clarify this bat. Yep, it's one of his kids. I guarantee you one of the kids, we got the house, which is family, property, your home, the star, the shooting star, hope, wishes, dreams. But this acts very quickly, like a shooting star. You know, like when you go outside and you look at the shooting stars, or like if you blink, you miss it. It's one of the kids. One of the kids is involved. I'm curious. Let's do the mat. Hold on, let me switch back over here. Did that make sense, you guys? It's looking like Trump's kid is implicated with the Bannon thing too. There's something there around a social gathering or a party, something there. And also earlier we had the child. Underneath that was the lilies. And then we had the fox and the crossroads. There may be, he might squeal on Junior. Yep, it has to be Don Jr. because that kid has the brains of an amoeba, which is an insult to amoebas. Okay, we're getting the charm mat out. Excuse me, guys. I gotta. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Same question. Hey, Chris, thank you. Hold on. Somebody just, yeah, he does, Michelle. Yeah, he does. Sorry, you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okie dokie. How is Donald Trump implicated with Steve Bannon? How is Donald Trump implicated with Steve Bannon? How is Donald Trump implicated with Steve Bannon? You have got to be effing shitting me. Bring you guys down. I'm going to bring you guys down. Can you guys still hear me okay? Okay, this might be hard to see because I'm working with such limited space, but we have the man touching the cross, which is something that is fated for a man here. What's fated here, the cross is touching the letter J. It's between the J and the castle, meaning someone, a person, a place, or a thing with the J in their name, and then career, government, public office here. That has to be Junior. Someone that was being quite powerful and was taking opportunities here. And guess what we got on the queue? The little baby. I bet you that queue, if it's not Qatar, it's probably that conspiracy theory crazy people. We have the question mark on the teacup. Now, the question mark is questions that will be answered, but it's questions that are going to be answered in regards to a group of people. And then there is a female friend that's far away whose name starts with an A. I don't know who that is, but it's a female friend far away, a little bit, what's the word? I get the cat. So cats are very, they come when they want to, mind of their own, except Lucy and my little boyfriend, Artie. They're loving little kitty cats. But this is looking like, me see what it says here in the book. It says comfort, contentment. It's a female friend. It's a female friend that's far away, whose name may start with an A. And there's support here and loyalty to Trump. But it's looking like Junior was involved. And there's something here around a person, a place, or a thing that starts with a Q. So I'm wondering if that's that group of crazies. And questions that will be answered in regards to some sort of a social setting, gossip, chit chat, communications. Jenny, I'm going to switch gears and ask how Junior is going to be in trouble, because I don't know why I'm getting Junior. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do it this way. Let me go back over here. Okay, let's see. They're praising Biden on Fox News. Oh yeah, Trump's blowing a gasket. Let's see. Yeah, IQ none, John. IQ none, because you got to be real dumb to eat that hook, line, and sinker. Let me see. Is Donald Trump Jr. implicated with Steve Bannon? 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 Is Donald Trump Jr. Is Donald Trump Jr. going to be implicated by Steve Bannon? Is Donald Trump Jr. going to be implicated by Steve Bannon? Is Donald Trump Jr. going to be implicated by Steve Bannon? Is Donald Trump Jr. going to be implicated by Steve Bannon? Is Donald Trump Jr. going to be implicated by Steve Bannon? Yes. I got the key, the ship, the whip. Yes, something that he was engaging in overseas that was causing trouble, strife, arguments. Something also that he may have been doing overseas that shows a pattern of abuse, as well as some sort of repetition. It happens over and over again. But yes, he's going to be implicated. Junior is. Do you guys want me to ask how he's going to be implicated? You guys, do you want me to ask how Junior is going to be implicated? Beavis and Butthead, tres leches. Let me see. How is Donald Trump Jr. going to be implicated with Steve Bannon? How is Donald Trump Jr. going to be implicated with Steve Bannon? How is Donald Trump Jr. going to be implicated with Steve Bannon? How is Donald Trump Jr. going to be implicated with Steve Bannon? Hey, John, thank you. How is Donald Trump Jr. going to be implicated with Steve Bannon? How is Donald Trump Jr. going to be implicated with Steve Bannon? How is Donald Trump Jr. going to be implicated with Steve Bannon? You guys, what was the name? What was the name of that lawyer that Junior and Kushner met with? Because we got a woman that was overseas whose name starts with a female friend from overseas whose name starts with an A. Does anybody remember her name? Oh, is T-Barb here? Hi, T-Barb. How you doing, my dear? Vetselnitskaya. Okay, Natasha Vetselnitskaya. So it's not her. We were getting a female friend from overseas. with an A. So, okay. So let me, yeah, that was the one in Trump Tower. It was showing somebody different. Okay. So let's bring this down. So we got the ship, the fox, the storks, the bouquet, and the moon on this top line. Bottom line, we have the whip, the tower, the key here in the center of the reading, with along with the storks, the bear, the child. Here's Junior right there. It looks like it's looking like oh, hi Carol. I was just telling everybody, Carol, I'm sorry. It could also be Jared, because we got the eagle on the cherries. The cherries is also 2. It's 2 of something. So it could have been 2 Hawkeye eagle people with J's in their names. So Jared and Junior, quite possibly. Thank you so much for reminding me of that, because it was eagle on the cherries. So yeah, Junior and Jared, quite possibly. So it looks like something, a foreign fraud to change and upgrade gifts for their own careers. There is abuse of an institution, a corporation, or an enterprise here. That enterprise is fraudulent, a fraudulent enterprise. Okay. There's evidence here with the key of the financing for the child. Okay. So it looks like Junior may have been involved as well. Here we have financial gifts of financing. Fraud in financing here with the fox and the bear. But there's a fraudulent corporation. So Junior may have ties to one of those fraudulent institutions. And there's also fraud in the government as well with the fox and the tower. Something important from overseas for their career. There's something here also about this is department. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. It's like they're transferring it to Junior. They're transferring it to Junior somehow, and they're changing it. Fraudulent gifts, a fraudulent institution, fraudulent corporations, fraudulent government. But there's a pattern to the trips, and there's also a pattern to someone that's been leaving and returning. I don't know who that is. There's 2 men, 2 women here. So I don't know if one is Jared and one is Kushner, or Jared and Eric Prince, but there's 2 men and 2 women that I can see here. There's something here quite possibly about a boat that was fraudulent, but it was being used as a mode of transportation to go far away and return with gifts for someone's career, because it's ship, fox, storks, bouquet, moon. So if the ship is being literal, and it's quite literally a vessel, a ship, the trips for around that ship, were fraudulent. Leaving and returning. Gifts here for career, reputation, your honors. A pattern to travel, difficult journeys, or quite literally a boat that was abused. It was abusive. If this is literally a ship, like an actual ship that you put in the ocean, there's something abusive about it. Also, trips that were abusive, patterns to someone leaving and returning. There's an institution, a corporation, an enterprise, government. There's also something really important here around a financial institution right here. Tower, key, bear. An institution that's important for financing, a corporation that's important for financing, government that's important for financing, resources. Happy resources, gifts of huge resources. It's funny though, because we don't have the mice here, which means that they would be stealing, and we don't have the garden, which would be like the public. Something is going to come back for Junior. This double line of 5 is ending with the child. I'm going to read this here as Junior because it could quite literally be a child. But right in the middle, we have the storks and the key. Something very important, evidence is coming back here with the storks. The storks leave and return, okay? So there's something important that's coming back for Junior. It's going to come back full circle. As far as timing, the storks is change of seasons. The ship is about 21 days. The key acts very quickly. That means now. The bear, which is right in front of the child, this would be around the hibernation period of a bear, so 6 to 8 months here. So timing on this one is difficult. With the bouquet here, this would be around September. So I would have to do a different spread, but it's like the evidence on Junior that's coming around. That's coming back on how he was involved. Did that make any sense to anybody? And does anybody know a Russian female whose name may start with an A? Because we got that earlier. Okay, so I'm going to be switching gears here. Let's see. Let's see. Is Bannon going to turn on Spanky? Is Steve Bannon going to turn evidence on Trump? Is Steve Bannon going to turn on Donald Trump? Is Steve Bannon going to turn on Donald Trump? Is Steve Bannon going to turn on Donald Trump? Is Steve Bannon going to turn on Donald Trump? Is Steve Bannon going to turn on Donald Trump? You guys, I'm just thinking about it. I think the A, because we got the cat on the A, it was touching the A and the plane. It could be a female friend that's far away with an A. We got the question mark on the teacup. Your questions will be answered. Also something that has to do around social settings where there's a lot of gossip, chit chat, noise. And then we got the child on the queue. I guarantee you Bannon was working with one of those two J's, like Junior or Jared or whatever. That Q, the A, and the question mark makes me think that that's that conspiracy theory thing. So let me go back to this. Is Bannon going to turn on Donald Trump? Is Steve Bannon going to turn on Donald Trump? It was a female, Melarmani. It was a female because we got the cat. The cat is a female friend from far away. And we didn't get any money cards either. Let me see. Let me see. Is Steve Bannon going to turn on Donald Trump? Is Steve Bannon going to turn on Donald Trump? Is Steve Bannon going to turn on Donald Trump? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. We got the mountain, the fish, and the bouquet here. They're going to put some pressure on him. They're going to pressure him right here. And then he's going to spill the beans on the bribes. Money, gifts of money. So, yes, he's going to turn on him. I want to go back and ask another question. Where's my pen? Because the next question from Jenny is Kushner and will Kushner and Junior face jail time? Well, we just got some stuff on Junior. Let me ask. Is Jared Kushner going to be implicated by Steve Bannon? Is Jared Kushner going to be implicated by Steve Bannon? Is Jared Kushner going to be implicated by Steve Bannon? Is Jared Kushner going to be implicated by Steve Bannon? Is Jared Kushner going to be implicated by Steve Bannon? Is Jared Kushner going to be implicated by Steve Bannon? Is Jared Kushner going to be... Anna Vasilny Chapman, she was arrested as part of a Russian spy ring. Oh, I don't know. Oh, he got out on bail? Will Jared Kushner be implicated by Steve Bannon? 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 Yes. Yes. We got the stars, the mountain, and also the garden. There is something here. Around a campaign, around a party, around an organization, a network here. There's a network here. And also quite, if I read this literally, this could be a stone, Roger Stone, a person that's a rock here. He's going to implicate Kushner as well. Let's see here. So we already saw that. Thank you, Sunflower. That's a yes. Crossroads, Fox and Sun. Yep, something about election manipulation that gets exposed. Sweet P 68 or Sweet 68P. Election fraud exposed. Okay, let's see. What is William Barr going to do about Steve Bannon's case? What is William Barr going to do about Steve Bannon's case? What is William Barr going to do about Steve Bannon's case? What is William Barr going to do about Steve Bannon's case? What is William Barr going to do about Steve Bannon's case? What is William Barr going to do about Steve Bannon's case? What is William Barr going to do about Steve Bannon's case? What is William Barr going to do about Steve Bannon's case? What's William Barr going to do about Steve Bannon's case? Interesting. Steve Bannon was beginning of the end of Trump. Well, okay, so let me bring you guys down. Sorry about the glare. So I got the clouds, the woman, the dog, the heart, the birds. Down here we have the man, the fox, cross, stars, and the crossroads. So let me go back over here. And the question was, what is William Barr going to do about Steve Bannon? Okay. There's confusion or big problems around a woman who is loyal and a friend that's quite passionate, but that person ends up talking. That person's going to end up talking. This could also, the clouds could be presenting as Steve Bannon. This is the King of Clubs. Okay, so we could be, that could be Steve Bannon. There's a woman here around him. I don't know if that would be like a judge or who. The man I'm going to read as Barr. He is going to manipulate something here with the trial. And then there's a clearing and something to do here with a choice. He's going to have a very difficult decision on how he plays this, and he's going to have to be very, 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 very smart and conniving and manipulative and all that other stuff, sly like a fox, to get around this one. Because it's man, fox, cross. And he's got the clouds over his head. This is causing him a huge problem. Right now, he's probably thinking on how he's going to manipulate this and sneak around it. Because it's him being smart, sneaky, manipulative, cunning, sly, and a trial and punishment, suffering, pain, guilt, regret. But then it clears here with the stars. And then there's the elections and the choice here. He's walking a tightrope right now. There's going to be a mountain of problems when Bannon starts talking, because the clouds, knights over to the cross. Those are two very bad cards. Super, 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 super horrible difficulties coming up. There's a woman in the media, a female celebrity. Several advisors as well, and several loyalists here. Also, a friend here that's talking about the elections. That person is under a lot of suffering. They're under a lot of pain. He's going to have a very, 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 very difficult time manipulating this, because it's Fox and Crossroads. It shows a clearing with the stars and the crossroads, but it's almost like a false hope, because it's man, cross, and then crossroads. He's overseeing several trials, several. with these two. That's several trials, several areas of punishment, several areas of suffering, very, very painful and difficult decisions. And if he tries to manipulate this, the manipulation will be exposed. He'll be on the world stage, the media, and it'll expose him as well. If he manipulates this one, he gets put on trial, and then there's exposure for him. So right now, he's got this, excuse me, he's got a dark cloud over his head with Bannon. And he's trying to be smart about it, but if he manipulates it, he's going to get in trouble because he's surrounded by really bad cards. There's also a woman here that's being manipulative, cunning, sly. I don't know who she is. And she knights over to the stars. So this could be a woman on Fox News, maybe, because the Fox and the stars, that could be Fox and then the media, television, celebrity, perhaps a Fox News person here that he trusts, that he may talk to, but or may get some sort of an interview with, but I don't know why she's showing up. But that's what I'm getting, if that makes... The trial may be on TV because it's Cross and Stars, a trial that is televised here. So right now he's the cover-up general is having one hell of a time covering up all the crimes. Let's see. All right. Will Jared Kushner go to jail sometime over the next 2 years? Will Jared Kushner go to jail sometime over the next 2 years? Will Jared Kushner go to jail sometime over the next 2 years? Will Jared Kushner go to jail sometime over the next 2 years? Will Jared Kushner go to jail sometime over the next 2 years? Will Jared Kushner go to jail? Jared Kushner go to jail sometime over the next 2 years? Kushner go to jail sometime over the next 2 years? Jared Kushner go to jail over the next 2 years? 2 years. Yes, he does. Tree, sun, stars, something that is deeply rooted, that grows. Longevity and stability here, exposure, and then the media. Yes, if this is in reference to time with the tree, quite possibly maybe five years, okay? Or, you know, if I'm reading that literally as time. Let's see about Don Jr. Will Donald Trump Jr. go to jail over the next 2 years? Will Don Jr. go to jail over the next 2 years? Don Jr. go to jail over the next 2 years? Will Don Jr. go to jail over the next 2 years? Will Don Jr. go to jail over the next 2 years? Will Don Jr. go to jail over the next 2 years? Yes, there's something in a report. I have the letter, the ring, the anchor. Yes, there's something here in a report that sticks. Also something around some sort of a contract that he was in partnership with, legal paperwork or anything like that. But there's an official agreement here and something sticks. Yes. So that was Don Jr. That was Jenny's other question. Give me 1 second. Did we ask what? No, I don't think we did. Okay. How will Bannon's testimony impact Trump? 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 How will Bannon's testimony impact Donald Trump? How will Bannon's testimony impact Donald Trump? How will Bannon's testimony impact Donald Trump? Let me bring you guys down. Hold on, give me 1 second. One second, you guys. I'm trying to schedule a reading for tomorrow. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me bring you guys down. This is effing weird. Tree, ship, dog. Bouquet, letter. Whip, snake, fox, stars, anchor. There's an anchor on Fox News. I don't know why I'm seeing that here. I could be totally wrong. Whip, snake, fox, stars, anchor. Abuse and a pattern of lying and manipulating on the media with an anchor. Fox, media, anchor. With a pattern of lying and abuse there. I don't know what that has to do with it. On the top line, there's something here around an ambulance and a friend that got an invitation. An ambulance and a friend that got an invitation. Unless the tree is being quite literal and it's talking about an area overseas that has a tree. So I don't know if that would be like a Lebanon or something with a foreign friend and some sort of an invitation. If the tree is in regards to a foreign area, there's fighting there. Foreign lies or an actual ship or a boat, that's a lie. A friend on Fox, also a friend that's a manipulator and a fraud. Gifts to the media and there's reports that are secured. With the letter here, this could quite literally be like anything that's written. So I don't know. And it's really close by to the stars. So that would be like email messages, but also something written online, like a blog or something like that. And then reports that are coming out of Fox News from some sort of an anchor. And that person is at Fox, and that person's also a liar and a manipulator. So I don't know who this is. I don't know if that also ends up implicating like a Sean Hannity or a Tucker Carlson. There's two women here with the bouquet and the snake, and then the whip, there's a man. The dog, there's a female friend here. A report that criticizes, also quite possibly an investigative report. So we're looking at the Mueller report here. Fraud, deeply rooted fraud, foreign media, and a stable, secure friend. Loyalty is secured. Arguing with a friend. False gifts, false praise as well. Investigative report and reports, documents, letters, results that are fraudulent. Fraud that is widespread. But there's something here overseas with a friend that got an invitation, but unless this is being quite literal, this could be like an area that's represented by a tree. So I don't know if this would be like a Lebanon or something like that. Cyprus, Lebanon, Cyprus, something like that. Foreign friend that got some sort of an invitation. This tree is abusive. So I don't know if this is Cyprus. I don't know if this is Lebanon, but it's abusive. There's a pattern here of abuse, criticism, fighting. And there's networks overseas as well. Trips and vacations that were false. Or stuff overseas that is being lied about, or people overseas are lying about. But I'm seeing a Fox News anchor here. I'm seeing someone that was going far away to Cyprus or Lebanon. And something about weapons, rockets, missiles, bombs with the ship and the stars. Thank you, Sissel. Does Belarus have a tree, T-Barb? Because it's a place with a tree. It's a place with a tree. So I don't know if this is Cyprus, Lebanon. I mean, those are the only two places I can think of that has a tree. But there's rockets, and this is Prince. This has to be Eric Prince. This has to be Eric Prince, because there's something here. This right here, this combination is rockets, missiles, bombs. But it's not really bombs. It's something that would projectile and go far away. Does that make sense? So this has got to be Eric Prince. But I don't have any money cards here. I'm seeing Eric Prince. I'm seeing Fox News. I'm seeing, I don't know if this is Cyprus or Lebanon, but there's fighting over there. There's fighting wherever that tree is, and also a place where with a tree that's far away that launders, they abuse. that friend has to do with fighting somehow, an aggressive friend, a fighting friend. That friend also has the anchor. They knight to the anchor. So I don't know if that person was like perhaps in the Navy or Marine Corps. It's not the explosion. It's not the explosion. This has to do with, this isn't the explosion in Lebanon. This is like rockets and missiles around this person. And it's around somewhere that there's a tree that's foreign. So I'm not sure if this is Cyprus or and central to the reading is the dog and the fox. A friend that's a manipulator, a friend that's a con, a false friend, a frenemy, also an advisor at work, a friend at Fox. But there's two women and a man, and I'm going to read the dog as a man too, even though he's closest to the bouquet. I mean, it could be a female friend, but two women and a man. But that's what I'm getting out of this, of how it's going to mess him up, because it's going there's records that are there, records, reports, licenses. There's a trail of paperwork, quite possibly also the Mueller report that sticks. And then the tree mirrors over to the anchor. Deeply rooted growth that is stable and secure. A tree that is stable and secure and persistent laundering. Persistent laundering here. Liars on the media. Liars online. Lies that get spread out on the internet here. This whole thing's going to circle back around. I don't think this just implicates, I don't think Bannon just implicates Trump. I think he's going to, there's something here around Fox News too. If Eric Prince is the one that has to do with weapons, because I'm seeing missiles and rockets, if I can see Eric Prince here, something around Cyprus or Lebanon, but it's far away. It's like a tree that's far away. And it's widespread, very widespread. So sorry that took so long. Satellites? No, satellites you would need more like the storks. Could be Israel too, because we had the bouquet over the stars. But the tree wasn't close to the stars. So if the tree is your spirituality, it would be a spirituality represented by a star. It wasn't like that, but it was bouquet and stars. So red, literally, it could be gifts to a star. So it could be gifts to Israel. Let me see. So I hope that that wasn't too confusing for you guys. Okay, another one of Jenny's questions. Hey, thanks, Super Truthful. Yes, please, thumbs up, everybody. That really helps. Hold on, let me see. All right. This was another one of Jenny's questions. I don't know if she's still here or if she fell asleep. Is Donald Trump laundering money through Bannon's fraudulent companies? Is Donald Trump laundering money through Bannon's fraudulent companies? Is Donald Trump laundering money through Bannon's fraudulent companies? Is Donald Trump laundering money through Steve Bannon's fraudulent companies? Yes, the fraudulent gifts are deeply rooted. There's an organizational chart here too. With the tree, this is talking about, oh, is Jenny still here? With the tree, this is your health, all areas of health, your emotional, spiritual, mental health. But as a thing, this is talking about an organizational chart, like a tree with many branches. Yes. Yes, he's involved. Central card is the bouquet. So yes, he's involved. He's deeply rooted in that crap. Oh, Jenny, you're here. Okay. Another one of Jenny's questions. The RNC. All right, so let's see. Will the Republicans still have a convention next week? Will the Republicans hold a convention next week? Will the Republicans have 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 a convention next week? Will they have a convention next week? Will the Republicans have a convention? Will the Republicans have a convention next week? Let's have a convention next week. It's showing yes, and there's going to be quite a bit of fighting. I got the dog, the whip, the bouquet, loyalty, fighting, and then happiness. So let's see what's going to happen. Hey, Miss Lady. Let's see. What will happen at the RNC convention next week? What is going to happen? What is happening at the RNC convention next week? What is happening at the RNC convention next week? What is happening at the RNC convention next week? What is happening at the RNC convention next week? What is happening at the RNC convention next week? What is happening at the RNC convention next week? Next week, what is happening at the RNC convention? Cards to conventions. Oh, dear Jesus. Oh, dear Lord Jesus, these people. All righty. Yes, just like Super Truthful said, you guys, please thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Okay, so dog, crossroads, coffin, mountain, whip. That's the top line. Bottom line, we're looking at the birds, bear, fox, mice, and clover. At the end of the day, this double line of 5, it's ending in the clover. It's got the whip right over it. Clover is fun. It's jokes, opportunity. It's also theater. This is going to be some effed up theater with the whip here. Abusive theater, critical theater. Okay. Right before the clover, we have the mice. This is going to be a convention full of people that are freaked out, paranoid, mental, and it's all going to be theater. Okay. So let me read this in a forward narration. There's going to be several loyalists who do not go. It will be closed. Okay. There's something here about several loyalists. The loyalties are split as well with the dog and the crossroads. There's a closure and a delay, and then there's fighting. Okay, the bottom row with the birds, the bear, the fox, the mice, and the clover. There's talk and gossip about financial fraud and stealing. And then there's theater. There's talk of financial fraud and thievery, but a little bit of luck. Loyalist will perhaps speak. There might be a couple of people that sing here with the birds. This could quite literally be someone who's singing. Hey, Peanut. I'm doing a live. How was the basketball game?
Lakers won.
The Lakers won? Oh, good. There's several areas of financing. Hey, Jen. Also several executives that may be there with the bear and the crossroads. This could be like big, heavy set people. So Trump, Barr, Pompeo, or any other large, heavy set person that may be in positions of authority or executives in their own right. Everybody's saying hi, Peanut. He says hi. There's manipulation about something being closed. And then there is a very large obstacle that is being eaten away at. Okay. False friends, manipulative friends. What are you guys making out of that? Crossroads and mice. Quiz time. Crossroads and mice. I'm waiting to see your answers. What are they stealing, Linda? Look at the card before. What's being stolen? Vote stolen. Thank you, T-Bar. There you go, Johnny. Anxious decision. But it's stealing. They're stealing. Something here about stealing an election. A decision that's making them nervous. Yep. See, isn't that fun? Also, because the mice takes away and it's very anxious and it's got the whip really close by. These are people that are just freaking effing paranoid. Paranoia. Stealing elections, anxious decisions. Either way, central to the reading. Let me see if this comes out right. Yes. We have the bear, the fox, the mice. The person in a position of authority here, the executive, is trying to be smart and outwit and maneuver and be sly because he's crapping his pants. Okay. This is also a fraudulent, a cunning fraud. That's a thief. Okay. So there's that too. And then, but there's also a big problem here, or a block that's causing quite a crap ton of anxiety as well. Also a big obstacle that's slowly being eaten away here. A big, huge problem. His power is blocked. Financing is blocked. Financial problems here. His resources are blocked. Resources are frozen. A huge mountain of debt here. If this is resources, would be like a huge obstacle to it. Debt, huge loads of debt. Patterns of fraud, manipulation, and then there's patterns to it. Abuse here. But it's showing also that there's going to be several people that don't go, and there's something about it that's closed and it gets delayed. There's a closure, a delay, and then something that repeats again. Verbal arguing here, talking trash. Let me see, how does this go? Yeah, it goes like this. Arguing verbally, debates, angry words here with these two. Okay. Friends or loyalty that gets lucky. Friendship and loyalty for theater. And then central to the reading, we have the coffin and the fox, manipulating a closure. A closure that gets manipulated. Also, jobs that are closed, unemployment here, people out of work, jobs that are closed. You have the mountain and the fox. This is unemployment. This way, sorry. Unemployment. Right there. Also, since the mice eats away, this could be talking about a huge problem with a virus, something that eats away and makes you sick. Big problems around that. Let me see here. Friends talking or friends that are singers. Jobs that are closed or have ended. An opportunity to fight. Several areas of financing, or a powerful decision, or the elections for the president, and then a huge problem that's causing a lot of worry. Loyalties have ended because of abuse. Loyalties have ended because of fighting. A friend that died violently, but I'm not going to go there. Talking to manipulate. and theater. Talking for with these three in the mirrors. Talking, and then what's the word I'm looking for? Manipulators that are kind of like opportunist. Because this is a manipulator and this is opportunities. So people that are talking for their own manipulative, opportunistic reasons for theater. So yeah, that's what's going to happen at the convention. Some loyalists are not going to go because they see it as a problem. They see it as a mount. I mean, it's too late now. You hitched your wagon to that crap for the last 3 years. But it's going to be real bad theater. I don't have anything here about the media. All I'm seeing is that something is closed and there's a delay and a big problem and a lot of fighting and criticism. I don't have any cards here for media. So that's that. I'm sure we'll hear leaks. Oh, just absolutely mental and insane it was. Okay. Let's see. How long have I been on? Oh, an hour. Okay. "14 minutes only. Thank you, Sunflower." Let me see. You're going to go upstairs? Okay. Hi, LS. Okay, this one was, will Eric Prince be indicted? We got the mountain, the child, the bear. There's a huge obstacle and some sort of a delay. And then something in the early stages with the person in a position of authority or an executive. This could be Bannon, you know, large, heavy-set guy, some sort of an executive. I got 1 negative and 2 neutrals. This one can be viewed as a positive by itself. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes. I pulled a clarifier. I got the stars. Yes. Not anytime soon, though. There's an obstacle and a delay. Okay. So perhaps maybe, even though we didn't ask for timing, the mountain is more around the winter or the 21st or 21 days. So we'll have to see. But us on Prince. Yeah, Eric Prince. Okay. Let's see. Will Trump's taxes come out before the election? Will Trump's taxes come out before the election? Will Trump's taxes come out before the elections? Will Trump's taxes come out before the elections? Will Trump's taxes come out before the November 2020 elections? Will Trump's taxes come out before the November 2020 elections? Trump's taxes. Not before the November 2020 elections. Okay. Storks Garden Anchor. Anchor is very slow moving. This thing is going to get changed somewhere. It's going to go to a different community here. It's going to be a little bit slow. Let me see. There's a change or an improvement in the public that is secured, but it's a little bit, there's perseverance here. But this is slow moving. But it's like it changes. It goes somewhere else and then it comes back. It's like they're trying to elevate it somewhere else. So let's see. Will there be a delay in the presidential debates? Will there be a delay in the presidential debates? Will there be a delay in the presidential debates? Will there be a delay in the presidential debates? They're going to talk. I'm not, these are all neutral cards. It says that there's a loyalist or a friend that who will be speaking. There's going to be speaking, talking, meeting, negotiating. So let's see. How did Donald Trump's pardon of Susan B. Anthony work out for him? How did Donald Trump's pardon of Susan B. Anthony work out for him? How did Donald Trump's pardon of Susan B. Anthony work out for him? How did Donald Trump's pardon of Susan B. Anthony work out for him? How did Donald Trump's pardon of Susan B. work out for him? How did Donald Trump's pardon of Susan B. Anthony work out for him? For him. Nothing but trouble. We got the crossroads. Oh, are you going to bed, Autumn? If you are, good night. The storks, the child, the snake, and the tower. This was done to elevate him in the polls. This is the polls. This is being changed, elevating, going up, seeking improvement in the poll. However, it was deemed childish here, and it caused problems for the institution. Okay. It was seen as an and a law. If you notice here, roads, storks, all of these are playing card in. These are all women. These, the Queen of Clubs, the Crossroads, the Queen of Diamonds, the Storks, the Queen of Hearts. It's trying to change and improve the votes coming from women, trying to increase it because it's small. It is small. His votes with women in the polls, it's very, very small. But all it did was cause him problems here. And it left him even more isolated here with the tower. This is isolation. Okay, so didn't work, backfired. Let's see. Oh, goodness. All righty. Next question. What happens to Belarus? What happens to Belarus? Yep, I saw that, Linda Bankston. They rejected it. I mean, he goes around calling women nasty and stupid and low IQ, and you think by pardoning a woman because your poll numbers are bad, who, I must say, he probably had no idea who Susan B. Anthony was before somebody came to his desk and was like, hey, this will make you look good in front of women. You know, freaking idiot. Let me see. What happens to Belarus? What happens to Belarus? What happens to Belarus? Russia's moving in. What happens to Belarus? Russia is moving in. What happens to Belarus? 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 Scythe, cross, dog, garden, anchor. There's a lot of danger and suffering and pain going on in Belarus right now. There's someone that is an ally that comes to the community and becomes permanent. I'm just going to leave that there. Also with the dog garden Inc. be loyalist in that community, friends in the community are persistent. Okay. So it looks like they're gonna, damn. Okay. Well, Navalny, make it. Navalny, will he be okay? Will Navalny be okay? Will Navalny be okay? Will Navalny be okay? Will he be okay? Okay. Putin poisoned. Will he be okay? Will he be okay? Will he be okay? Will he be okay? There was a friend that probably gave him a happy little cocktail that did something to his health. And I'm just going to leave that there. I'm just going to leave it there. Will Donald Trump pardon Steve Bannon? 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 Is Donald Trump going to 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 pardon Steve Bannon? No. A decision, a choice that is very difficult to make. Multiple charges of guilt here. He is blocked from doing so. No. Nope. 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 Do you guys mind if I get up and move around a little bit? Plus, I got to go put my laundry in the dryer. You guys okay with that? And then I'll come back and take some more questions. I just need to get up because I'm straddling this sorry, hold on. Oh, Gaka. Okay, hold on. Just 1 second, you guys. Got to reply to this email for a reading. Help me. Okay. T-Barb, is that question for me if I got your emails? Okay, thank you, Larry girl. Yeah, I got to get up because I'm like straddling this thing. Let me go get my laundry. And did you send me an email, T-Barb? Can you send it again if you did? Because I may have missed it. My emails get like swamped. Okay, hold on. Let me go switch my laundry. I'll be right back. And I need to walk around a little bit too. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, sorry, I had to walk around and stretch and okay. What other questions you guys got? Oh, you can entertain yourselves? Thanks, Larry, girl. I already got that. I never got Ivanka. I got somebody else. Thank you, Flower. Oh my gosh, what's going on with that idiot, Marby? The My Pillow guy? I know he's going to be at the convention, but dear Lord, that's going to be a clown show. Okay, what happens in Charlotte, North Carolina next week? Got it. Why are Trump's poll numbers going up? Yes, and the alien sperm doctor too. She's going to be there. What happens in Congress tomorrow? I don't know what you're talking about, Karen. What? Oh, the pillow guy is, oh God. My Pillow guy. You best watch out. Because he about to be in a bunch of trouble. Okay. Hey, thanks, Bridget. That's so nice of you. And his name is Mike Endel. What a ridiculous moron. Oleander. Richard Burr for Miss Lady. I know that he was referred to the Senate Committee of Ethics for investigation and review. I know that happened. Yes, we already read on that, Laura Carlson. We got a yes. Already got that down, Spiritual Seeker. Let's see. Yeah, he is a grifter, just like the rest of them. All a bunch of grifters till they get caught, like Steve Bannon, because he was a grifter too. Okay, so let me get to work on these. Let me get to work on these. I might pull out the Curiosity and the Charms too, depending on what we get. So I need to play with those a little bit more. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, you guys. Sorry I kicked the table. I'm shoved into a corner. He is going to sing like a canary, super truthful. Let's see. Don't pass up the convention. Don't Mike pass up the convention. Donald Trump. Don't Mike pass up the convention. Donald Trump. Don't Mike pass up the convention. So I worded it this way. Will Donald Trump dump Mike Pence at the convention? We got the bouquet, the child, the man. New happiness for Trump. Okay. Positive, 2 neutrals. New happiness for him. So I asked for clarity. I got the key, the scythe, the cross. An important decision that's very difficult, an important decision to cut someone that is religious, an important decision an important decision around dogmatic religion. Thank you, Laura. But it's an important cut. Let me see. Let's ask it this way. Who will be Donald Trump's vice presidential pick? 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 Bear. Stars. Woman. Dog. Garden. This could be saying a powerful celebrity who is a woman and loyal to the network, loyal to the party. A rich celebrity woman that is a loyalist to the party, to the organization, to the network. A celebrity friend. She may be some sort of an executive in a community or a network, because it's Bear Woman Garden, a powerful woman in a network, the executive woman of an organization. a powerful person on the media, like quite possibly a celebrity who is a friend on the network, the community. Let's pull out some charms. Let's pull out some charms on this one. I'm getting a woman. And last time we read on this with Johnny Jenny, on that one Sunday thing, I got woman, cross, clover, sun, crossroads. A woman that's religious, a woman that it's like a religious woman. I don't know why I was getting religious woman. I don't know. That would give him a little bit of luck and opportunity in the polls or for the election. Let me see. Sorry, let me scoot this back. Okay. Who is going to be Donald Trump's vice presidential pick? Who is going to be Donald Trump's vice presidential pick? Do you remember that, T-Barb? It was woman, cross, clover, sun, crossroads is who I got. She could... Bear as a descriptor would be a large, heavy-set woman or a woman that's a little bit larger, but she's like a celebrity. Who is Donald Trump going to pick? Who's going to be Donald Trump? But it looks like a religious woman, though, with, and that's going back to that one reading like 2 or 3 weeks ago, woman cross. So... And then just now we got bear, stars, woman, dog, garden. So, and central to the reading, it was a woman. Let me see. Who is going to be Donald Trump's vice presidential pick? Who is going to be Donald Trump's vice presidential pick? Satan. That's right, Miss Lady. Satan. Not today, Satan. Not today. Let me bring you guys down and show you what I got. And I don't know if this is going to show up, so I'm going to have to tell you because the charms are really, really small. Okay. On this outer ring with the letters, we got the ring, which is marriage and commitments, on the letter K. Perhaps someone that is married or in contract with a person, place, or a thing with the letter K. We have the peacock between the K and the L. The peacock is in reference to, if I didn't knock anything out, peacock. Successful, attractive, wealth, acquisition of property, strut your stuff, beauty, and fan your tail feathers, and charming. Also vanity, showy, and egotistical. But they're married or in contract with a K. We have the ship really close to the cherries. The cherries are talking about abundance and also a pair, two of something. So, travel overseas, a pair of boats, 2 of them who have been on travel, going far away, vacations with this person. But then we have the bell and the V, and right between that is the justice, legal problems, legal issues. There's a public announcement around something legal, contracts here with this person, and a person, place, or a thing with the letter V. I don't know who that is, but there's an announcement around contracts and legal stuff around something with the letter V. For the person that was asking about this T-charm and the mats, I'm sorry, I just missed your name. All of that information is linked in the description box below. It's under Tea with Karen. Larry girl, if you could you please let them know where this mat is from, because it's linked down in the description box. There's a legal announcement and then something with the letter V. There is, let me see, the fish, a good luck symbol, prosperity, money, lots of friends, personal power, affluence, and profitable around the letter Y, and also the teacup. The teacup is in regards to the teacups is around to social gatherings, gossip, groups of people, and then the letter Y. And then we have the scale, not the scales, the what do you call that thing? Hourglass. Oh my gosh, my brain is like patience around a friend. But he also is in a contract with the person with the letter K. And there's 2 of them with the letter K, because we got the ship on the cherry. 2 people that are letter K's, celebrities, glamour, strut your stuff type people who go on trips all the time. But I don't think Kim Kardashian would be down for being his running mate. But there's going to be an announcement here around legal contracts, legal issues. Vance. Sorry. There's going to be some sort of a legal announcement, and it's going to be loud. Everybody's going to hear it around Cy Vance. This Y letter, I don't get. It has to do with abundance and the letter Y and something that happens in a group of people. But there's a promise or a partnership around a K. Let me try this. Let me do the other one. Let's do the curiosities, you guys. Let's pull out the curiosity. Who's going to be Donald Trump's VP pick? 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 Who is going to be Donald Trump's VP pick?
Who's going to be Donald Trump's VP pick? Who's going to be Donald Trump VP pick? Who's going to be Donald Trump's VP pick? Who's going to be Donald Trump's VP pick?
Sunflower, who's Chris?
It's going to be Donald Trump's VP pick. It's going to be Donald Trump's VP pick. Who's going to be Donald Trump's VP pick?
$10, $11. Okay, so we got number 11. Okay, so we got the number 11, so we're going to start here. Someone in the family that's a child. Crafting and weaving and trying to get smart and weaving a web, trying to do something to rebuild. They're doing this very strategically and trying to be smart about it. It's going to backfire and they're going to suffer. They're looking for quick luck for their businesses and stuff that they're doing overseas with the government and also in their careers, foreign ventures in their careers, foreign ventures in public office, foreign ventures as well with their businesses and a tower. To elevate their businesses and elevate themselves in government. And it's in the family. It's a step up for them in their career and their business. So it's almost like a career promotion and a business promotion for these people in public office, and they are a shooting star. It happens very quickly. They're also very inexperienced, but it's looking like a child in the family. This reading started off with child, house, a child in the family. I'm going to leave that. Wait, hold on. Let me go back. I want to see what this is about. These conniving evil sons of it. Give me clarity on this. Someone in the family, social gatherings and parties, and weaving a web here. Let me see. Hold on. The bat is someone that is extremely intelligent, nervousness, chatter, a good problem solver, okay? But the spider is in regards to someone that is creative and adaptable, has perseverance, is a high achiever. But it's a woman. The spider is also the card of an older woman. I don't think this is an older woman because it's in the house of child, a female child. I would shit my pants if this son of a bitch ends up picking Ivanka Trump, thinking that that's going to make him look good. Let me see. Is this Ivanka Trump? Destined here to climb the ladder of success, but they're cut off. And it's saying also, no, this is bad. This is bad. It gets cut off. Look at that. The child gets cut off, their elevation into the house or elevating the family through perseverance and endurance, but the child gets cut off. It gets cut off somehow. Johnny, honey, are you still here? Yeah, he probably just wants to, but it's like I got the woman in the center of that reading. Oh, okay. Thank you, Larry girl. Thanks for clarifying that for me. Is Johnny still here? And then earlier in the reading, we got crossroads, dog, coffin, mountain, whip. If the dog was in reference to his little BFF right now, Mike Pence, that gets shut down. Oh, you haven't seen Johnny? I wonder if he went to sleep or he's packing up his house. Let me ask it this way. Let me ask it this way. No, because it's a promise or a commitment to a K. Let's see. Ivanka Trump be the vice president. Donald Trump. 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 Ivanka Trump be the vice president. Ivanka Trump be the vice president. Ivanka Trump be the vice president. No, I just asked, will Ivanka Trump be the vice president for Donald Trump? No, her resume is dead. Letter for your career comes to an end. This would be like your resume, dead. No. No kidding, Jay. No kidding. And nepotism with this administration has gone way too far. Yeah, not her. But I got T-Barb. I got a child in the family. Because we got the house in the little in the child thing, or the child in the house thing on the curiosity. What if I do it this way? Hold on. Let's try this. Experimenting. We're experimenting. Okay, let me pull this thing back out. Let's see if we can get the name of Donald Trump's VP pick. The name of Donald Trump's VP pick. Please give me the name of Donald Trump's VP pick. Please give me the name of Donald Trump's. No, he's going for a woman. This is the second time I've gotten woman. 3 weeks ago, it was woman, cross, clover, sun, crossroads. Today, it came out bear, stars, woman, dog, garden. A female friend at the convention, a female friend at the party, a female friend of the organization, a female friend of the network, a powerful celebrity female friend on the network. Let me see.
Give me the name of Donald Trump's VP pick. Give me the name of Donald Trump's VP pick.
Okay, outside circle. We got the butterfly on the D. The butterfly is, let me see, the butterfly. Flattery, joy, transformation, rejuvenation, new beginnings, emerging, fun, frolicking, and a social butterfly on the letter D. We got the sword touching the mirror and the letter H. The sword is swift actions, quick decisions. With a person with the letter H, but it's also self-reflective in how other people see this person. They see them as someone who can overcome difficult situations with hard work, and they make quick decisions. But it's a letter H. I got the letter, I got the monkey on between the letter K and the castle. The castle has to do with your career, and it also has to do with public buildings and government, okay? With the monkey there, that says someone that is fun, playful, intelligent, strategic, and fun-loving. The cat on letter P. The cat is a female friend on the letter P. I have also on the letters the question mark. What's up, Bubs? What did you hear? The question mark on the letter Q. Perhaps a QAnon conspiracist. Cat on the letter P. Question mark on the letter D, or letter Q, sorry. So perhaps a QAnon conspiracist. I got the rose on the house. Beauty, adoration, passion, recognition, reward, graceful, delicate, respect, and honor on the house. I have the tower, which has to do with career. It also has to do with public places and offices, so like government, and that's touching the letter U and the letter V. If it's, I don't think it's Haley, because it's like that person's cut off, because it's, the sword is right on her. A female friend with the letter P, who could be some sort of conspiracy theorist around something with the letter Q, because we got the question mark on the letter Q. And then the castle is between the U and the V, and the castle is career. Public places, public buildings. Yeah, it's not Haley. It's like there's a sword there. It's cutting her off. This U and V is like, who's Kimberly G? I didn't get anything on the letter W, so I don't know if it's Paula White. Maybe Palin, because it's the cat, which is a female friend on the letter P. Isn't Sarah Palin also a religious wingnut? Because last time, about 3 weeks ago, we got woman, cross, clover, sun, crossroads. That's a religious woman who has an opportunity to be successful in the polls or be successful for the elections. No, it's not Kimberly no. Not whatever, Don Jr.'s girlfriend. So Sarah Palin is a religious wingnut. Because the question mark here is someone that has intelligence, or your questions will be answered, but it's on the letter Q. So I don't know if this person is a conspiracy theorist, or Sarah Palin's on the conspiracy theorist, or Pyro, Janine Pyro, whatever the hell her name is a conspiracy theorist. But earlier when we did the charms, there was going to be an announcement coming from Vance from the courts. Yeah, that's all you need is to pick Sarah Palin, another idiot just like him. Seriously. I mean, that would be a freaking disaster. Let me ask it this way. No, I put it in the wrong spot. Hold on, that needs to go over here. Give me 1 second, you guys. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep, that's right. Okay, let's ask it this way. Marjorie Taylor Greene is a QAnon chick. Let me see. Sarah Palin, we don't trust BP pick. 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 We don't trust BP pick. No, not Palin. Not Palin. Nope. Let's look at Pirro, because Janine Pirro's a lawyer too, right? Or she used to be a judge. I bet you he thinks that Janine Pirro could take on Kamala Harris. Let's see. Let's see. Janine Pirro, we don't trust BP pick. Donald Trump picked Janine Pirro as his VP pick. Donald Trump picked Janine Pirro as his VP pick. Donald Trump picked Janine Pirro as his VP pick.
Donald Trump picked Janine Pirro as his VP pick. Donald Trump picked Janine Pirro as his VP pick.
Stars, mice, child. Yeah, Pirro is a drunk, but I mean, who cares? For him, really, he's over there snorting everything he can find in the medicine cabinet. Someone that is losing celebrity and they're becoming smaller. Her celebrity is becoming smaller. It's being taken away. Because the mice takes away, the child is small. Let me ask it this way. Let me ask it this way. Yeah, and a female fascist, so that goes right along with the... And she kisses his ass, too.
Janine Pirro betrays VP pick. 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 Janine Pirro. Janine Pirro betrays VP pick. Janine Pirro betrays VP pick. Janine Pirro betrays VP pick.
Fish, coffin, tree. The drinking comes to an end for her health. The abundance comes to an end. Abundance is closed. Abundance ends. Growth and stability here. Growing donors this way. Bad health because of drinking. I pulled the ring. I mean, I'll believe it when I see it, but this is the second time I've gotten a woman. Even though the cards are saying a woman, I'll... And Janine Pirro is such a bootlicker too, and a conspiracy theorist as well. And we just got stars, mice, child. Widespread conspiracies, widespread anxiety, but it's for a small group with the child. They're a small network. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. And the only reason, I mean, the cards keep saying a woman. Like I said, I'll believe it when I see it. But it's like, think about this. He's scared shitless about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris has to go debate Mike Pence, and she is going to wipe the floor with him. Trump has the brain of an amoeba. All he does is sit around drinking Coke and watching Fox News. I bet you he sees Janine Pirro on TV spewing her hatred and her conspiracies, and knowing that she was a prior judge thinking that, oh yeah, that's who could beat Kamala Harris, you know, even though Kamala Harris would rip her ass to shreds. I mean, Jesus, Whoopi Goldberg ripped her ass to shreds and she left the show and got pissed off. You know what I mean? So, but I'm just thinking about how stupid he is, you know? So if I go down the path of idiotic rationalization, I could see where he would do something like that. But, and all he does is watch TV. Everything for him is ratings and TV. So like whatever happens on TV, that's his reality, you know? So yeah, and eating Big Macs, Carmen. CT Barb, it fits his MO. So let's do it this way. What's coming up for Janine Pirro? Let's do it this way. What's coming up for Janine Pirro over the next month? Janine Pirro from Fox News. What's coming up for her over the next month? Janine Pirro at Fox News. What's coming up for her over the next month? Janine Pirro at Fox News. What's coming up for her over the next month? Janine Pirro over at Fox News. What's coming up for her over the next month? I mean, shit, you guys. Fox News is currently, since he's been in office, has been writing our foreign policy and our domestic policies, because all he does is call Sean Hannity and every other crazy at Fox News to get his, you know. Let's see. Three. Okay. Janine Pirro over the next month. What's coming up for Janine Pirro over the next month? Janine Pirro over the next month. Oh my gosh! It's Ian, my big brother. Janine Pirro over the next month. 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 Okay. What's he doing?
Mangy.
He's not mangy. Okay, you guys, I'm bringing you down. This is a double line of 7. So we have the Tower, Stars, Mountain, Woman, Clover, Mice, and Clouds here. Bottom row, Crossroads, Man, Coffin. House, Tree, Fox, Dog. she's blocked off from the news media or the corporation for celebrity where she's at. There's a big problem there and she's kind of blocked from it. She is losing opportunity, and she has an opportunity to create anxiety and big problems. She also is running out of luck and facing huge problems because it's woman clover, mice clouds. Bottom row, crossroads, man, coffin. The elections bring an ending to this man. I'm going to refrain from saying tickets to the park, but it's man coffin. But he's got the crossroads ahead of him. So I'm going to say that the elections bring him to an ending, brings an end for him. Something around home, property, and family, and deeply rooted fraud and false friends, opportunistic friends. Several corporations and several institutions, and a divided and split government as well. A celebrity man, big problems. I mean, like huge mountains of problems. And something closes, something ends here. She is at home or with property, and an opportunity for growth here through manipulation, fraud, and stealing, and big problems around a friend, confusion, gaslighting. The question was about Spanky Boho. So, like I said, I'm going to refrain from saying tickets to the park because he's got the crossroads ahead of him. So it looks like the elections for him shut him down, comes to an end. All right. But again, I'm going to err on the side of caution of saying somebody gets tickets to the park. There's several corporations and a split government, a celebrity man, big problems, huge problems, heavy grieving. She's at home, opportunity for growth. And then there's manipulation and stealing and big problems for a friend. There's an isolated friend and a friend at some sort of institution, multiple areas of cover-ups, and the elections themselves are going to be very confusing. Someone that he watches on the media from home. This person's kind of like almost like family. However, what connects both of them is the mountain and the coffin. No. Nope. Mountain, coffin, right between those two. It's someone that he watches on the TV because let me see if I can bring you guys down. He's here. She's here. Do you see what separates them two? Mountain, coffin. This doesn't happen. It's someone that he watches on TV from home. She's in his home through television. But this right here, no. Sorry, you guys, my foot was falling asleep. Good night, Kate Sweet Blue. Big problems and delays around the election and growing confusion. Big problems and obstacles around a choice that he's making and growing confusion. There's a decision The elections bring an end, and then there's a doctor here. Trump and his family are being investigated for fraud. The celebrity woman is nervous, anxious, worried, a thief. There is an institution or a corporation, an enterprise, this could be government, is blocked. And there's really, really, really huge loads of problems. Theater, that causes a lot of trouble. Theater for conspiracies and gaslighting here. Growing health issues as well. Something to do around, because the tree is so close, something around COVID here, like it eats away and it causes problems in the lungs here. A disease that that eats away at your lungs. But she's over the house. She is over the house. A woman at home, a woman in family, a woman with property, a woman in the administration. I mean, I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. But what separates them two is the mountain and the coffin. She is a manipulator. She's on Fox with conspiracies, anxiety, worry, paranoia. Her work involves paranoia, stealing, anxiety, fear. But she's not a real friend. Fox dog, she's not a real friend. But it almost looks like as of right now, he's trying to decide between two women. He's got the crossroads ahead of him, or before him. The crossroads is Queen of Diamonds. He's deciding between two women that could quite possibly be in some sort of media network. That's who it's right over his head. The Fox is far away, but it's closer to the woman. So it's somebody on Fox who he may be considering right now. There's two of them. Because all he's thinking about is celebrity with these two. This is what's on his mind, celebrity. And he's got a friend at that institution, but he's having a difficult choice to make. But then again, between him and Ciro, it's mountain, coffin. And that decision brings an ending to him, or the elections are bringing an ending to him. And this reading was Paula White. Maybe because we had gotten the what do you call this? The cat on the P earlier. And then earlier tonight we got Bear Stars Woman. Bear Stars Woman. Dog Garden. A woman that he trusts in the community or in the party. 3 weeks ago it was woman cross clover, son crossroads, a religious woman who would give him a good opportunity for the elections. I would love to see that kooky kook debate Kamala Harris. I mean, that would be hilarious. That would effing be hilarious. I mean, anybody, like, come on. Yes, we do, Dancing Diva. He had an accident, hit his head, and he was bleeding out of his head. Let's see here. Okay, I only got like 4 more questions, and then I gotta go because my butt's hurting. Okay, let's see. What happens in Charlottesville, North Carolina next week? What happened? No, we got a no on Nikki Haley, AMC. She had the sword on her. That's like a, it's like a no. He's considering dumping Pence, but it's like, I keep getting that he wants to get a woman or he gets a woman, but it's like, earlier I got the child in the House of House. So at first I thought it was Ivanka. I asked the cards if it would be Ivanka. I got a no. Unless that woman Clover's son crossroads was in regards to the woman that was suffering, Susan B. Anthony, that he pardoned, or he tried to because they refused his pardon. That would give him an opportunity to be successful in the elections, unless that was in reference to that. But we asked again tonight, and I got Bear Stars Woman Dog Garden. So, I mean, maybe that's it, Barb. Maybe he's just wanting to, and it doesn't happen. Okay, what happens in Charlottesville, North Carolina next week? 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 Thank you, Kathy. Okay, so I got the tower, the bouquet, the ship, the birds, storks. There's something here going on with the government. Perhaps some sort of a gift to mobilize. And there's talks of mobilization. But then there's a departure. There's a change. There's a change coming to Charlottesville. The storks is usually a very positive change. This is a positive card. So conversations are changing. Meetings are changing. With the birds here, there's a meeting that changes. A meeting that gets improved. A meeting that gets moved. But if there's talks about mobilizing people, there's a meeting that it talks about moving these people away. There's 2 action cards here, and it's ending in an action card. So, and then it's tower, ship, storks. So this is perhaps the Department of Transportation or Department of Navy, and then there's a change. There's a move. I don't see any conflict here. I don't have any bad cards like the whip or anything. It just says that something gets changed, something moves in a different direction. Why are Donald Trump's poll numbers going up? 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 Why are Donald Trump's poll numbers going up?
Why are Donald Trump's phone numbers coming up? Why are Donald Trump's phone numbers coming up? Why are Donald Trump's phone numbers coming up? What's coming up? Okay, so we asked about the polls. We got the crossroads. That's the polls. Okay. Child. Mountain. Clover. Crossroads. This is the polls that we're asking about. Tree. It's like they're blocking youth. Children or the youth is blocked. New, if this is in regards to new voters, blocked. Okay? But with the child here, I'm thinking they're not polling young people here because they're blocked. There's a tiny little bit of luck here. Okay? The clovers is a positive card, but this is a little bit of luck. This isn't like going out and hitting a $385 billion jackpot. No, it's a little bit of luck in the polls. However, his polls have remained steady and pretty rooted. But the reason that they look like they're going up is because of this. The youth is not included in those polls. They're keeping the youth out. And it's done in a way for new opportunity to show growth. But there's big problems in the polls this way. There's huge problems in the polls. Does that make any sense? It's like and with the mountain here, it's like this is also someone that's old. So they could just be not polling the young people and only the old people. Does that make any sense? Okay, so we got that one. Okay, so the next question. My pillow guy is pushing the COVID-19 drug. What's going to happen to Mike Indel for pushing the COVID-19 drug Oleander? What's going to happen to Mike Indel for pushing the COVID-19 drug Oleander? What happens to Mike Indel for pushing the COVID-19 drug Oleander? What happens to Mike Indel for pushing the COVID-19 Oleander? What happens to Mike Indel for pushing COVID-19 Oleander drug? Okay, he's going to have a huge problem. There's a little bit of a delay here, but he's going to have a problem with the courts. We got the mountain. Tower. Good night, Laura. Stars. Bouquet. Key. There's a huge problem, a huge delay. He could be doing this just to get on the news, get on the media, get publicity. He's also quite possibly doing this for his own ambitions for celebrity. With the tower and the stars, this would be your ambitions, your egos. So his ambitions to be a celebrity and to be famous. Here would be the gifts and then something that is quite important. So there could be something coming up for him, quite possibly around fraud. Let me ask it this way. Freaking idiots, man. Will Mike Indel be in legal jeopardy for promoting COVID-19 drugs? Will Mike Indel be in jeopardy? Will Mike Indel be in legal jeopardy for promoting COVID-19 drugs? Will Mike and Dill be in legal jeopardy for pushing COVID-19 drugs? Will Mike and Dill be in legal jeopardy for pushing COVID-19 drugs? Oh yeah, he is. We got the Scythe, the Storks, the Stars. He's in danger. I don't know if this oleander is some sort of an injection or something, but this would be like your vaccinations or something like that. That's danger as well. The danger will come when there is a change and a new direction forward. He's going to get in trouble. So, damn idiots, man. Damn idiots. Okay, will Richard Burr face charges? Will Richard Burr face charges? Yeah, and what's sad, Jay, is that he's doing it for his own celebrity and his own ambitions to be a celebrity and for the limelight and to be famous for a few minutes. And then he's going to end up causing a bunch of people a lot of deaths, and that's going to be on his head. It's so incredibly sad how quickly these people lose their effing minds. Oh, it's poison. Great. Well, I mean, if you're watching Fox News, that's brain poison anyways. So let's see. Will Richard Burr face charges? Will Richard Burr face charges? Will Richard Burr face charges? Richard Burr face charges. Will Richard Burr face charges? Richard Burr face charges. Dog, crossroads, tree. Several advisors here that are going. Thank you, Miss Lady. You're too incredibly kind. There are several advisors here. There's something deeply rooted and something that is growing. I asked again if he would be facing charges. I got the Scythe, the Snake, the Whip. Those are 3 negatives. There's something dangerous here about that he keeps repeating lies. There's a choice coming up around him, though. Several people are going to be making a choice in regards to quite possibly his tenure. But it's dangerous lies that he's repeating. And then we got the crossroads up above. So perhaps after the elections, there's something coming up for him. There was another question I wanted to ask. And it slipped my mind. Hold on. I forgot what I was going to ask, but and I've been on for 3.5 hours and my butt hurts. So I think I'm going to close that out here. Yoda, I hope does come over tomorrow. Like I said, she's going to try to get in for some emergency dental work. So I'm hoping that she's feeling okay. You know, her text said that she'll be over either way, but it's kind of like, oh, I don't want her to be like not feeling well and all drugged up and messed up, you know? So we'll see. So if she comes over tomorrow, we'll go live. And if not, I'll see about going live, probably in the evening. So I wanted to thank everybody for all of the super chats. Thank you everybody who hung out with me tonight. Loads of fun. I'm so happy I got to do these for you. And I will, as soon as I find out from my sister tomorrow, if she's going to come over, I'll see if she wants to help me with that Grand Tableau, because it was just like,
those, they're just such, when I do it for them and I don't really have any sense of direction, there's just so much to get that it's like I'm casting such a wide net that it's going to take me hours upon hours upon hours to dissect it, if not weeks. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I want to say thank you to everyone that donated, and thank you to everyone that, I hope you really enjoyed the summit at the World Divination Association. I had a lot of fun seeing you guys there. Hope you learned a lot. Let's keep studying. Let's keep getting better. And you guys are awesome. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody. Good night. Have a wonderful evening.